Hey everybody. Basil Hayden bourbon. Yes. Okay. Sorry for the bit of a wait. I am trying to get everything all set up. Actually, there we go. So I've got a buddy who's going to be joining me in chat. Hey, Beard, what's up? And he's getting a drink and then he's going to hop in and talk while we play. Nice. And I know that Beards, you were talking about getting mezcal. I just had a Belgian triple. I actually got it from Lidl. And it was really good. It was actually imported from Belgium. So cool. What's up? So, back to Infra. So I started playing this earlier today, and I've been playing it off and on in the past. And it's a lot of fun. Let's see. Get my computer going here. I actually bought myself a stream deck so I could like make the changes a lot faster, but I still have to like look down because I'm not used to what's where yet. I have to wait and see if audio comes up, because if there's no audio, then I'll have to adjust things. Okay, there's audio. We're good. Okay. So where I left off last time, which was actually just earlier today, I was in one of the dams, and what I need to do is turn off this breaker so that I can fix some of these boxes and hop across this electrified water. Because there's some issues with this room. Big issues with this room. Okay. Okay. One more. See if this works. Typically, I wouldn't feel safe, like, stepping on metal in an electrified room, but I think the game mechanics might actually allow for it to work. So we'll find out. Yeah, anytime you want, Beard, you can join chat. You're all good. Oh yeah, so I can step on the big metal generator and not get electrified with the electric water, which I find hilarious. Broken. Did I take a picture of that? Yes. Okay. Oh, what is this? Greetings, Emil. While you were enjoying the warmth of the South, things have been taking strange turns around here. Boss has been really paranoid lately. First, he ordered the control room doors to be always locked, and then later used a locksmith to renew most of the locks. It's like he is expecting some kind of an attack or something. Also, just yesterday, he ordered the security to perform checks on our lunch boxes, something I suppose you already noticed on your way in. Don't ask me why. I have no clue. Simon. Well, that sounds lovely. How about some beer? Oh, I broke it. There we go. Okay. Stop alcoholism. Ban Osmo Alute. What is this? Osmo Alute. Okay. Okay. Here's the control room. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to fix this. Keep the control room doors always overridden, Hartman. Apparently that is not an issue. Okay. That's not an issue. But we have a thing here. Everything's about to fall apart, eh? That's, lovely. Okay. I got 2 generators. I got 2 sluice gates, so I think what I'm gonna have to do is open the sluice gate. Make sure there's nothing in here that is an issue. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to turn on the generators. Hammer Valley Hydro, DOS driver version 2.93, 5989. 64x high memory area available. Error. Oh, I wonder what that binary says. I'm gonna take a screenshot. What is the, what is it? It's like F5? I can't remember how to get to the NVIDIA thing to take a screenshot. I cannot, but my audio is being weird. Let me turn my audio up. Okay, try it now. Oh, I can hear you. Look at that. So, fun times. I have no clue what this says, but I'm trying to figure out a way just to take a screenshot so I can go back and figure out what this is in binary. Oh, you know, it's up on my Mac. I could just take a screenshot on the Mac. That would make sense. Oh, maybe. One sec. Oh no! I have, 1 second. There is an issue with, that thing that I've created. No, the thing that I use to stream to my Mac. This Acer, it's like a 4K monitor, but it tries to, you know, go at 59.997 hertz instead of 60. I don't know why. And it causes issues all the time. So there might be a chance that you end up, and that is why SCADA and ICS always have it. Yes, exactly. I mean, this is built in 1989. Obviously, it's never been patched. But yeah. You know, I'm sitting here worrying about taking a screenshot. You know, this will be on VOD, so I could just look it up from the video on demand later. Hmm. Sluice. I mean, might as well be juice. It's like how the dam gets juice, right? There's gotta be something around here that tells me what the RPM should be. 1 sec. Oh, it's right there. Make sure the RPM is exactly 3,000 in both generators before activating them. These things are old, man. So, like, the whole point of this game is, like, the year is 2016, and we are a civil engineer who is going and inspecting, random areas, like, 2 dams, 2 bridges, and a tunnel to determine what is wrong with the infrastructure in this, city of Stalsberg, which is also a country. Anyways, I think it's basically based in Sweden, and but a fictional Sweden, where corruption has taken place and everything is falling apart. And the point is to figure out the story of why everything's falling apart and then try to fix it. Might as well be. There's like nobody else really around, so... Okay, I've got them exactly at 3,000 on both. Well, I think it's on. Now I've got to figure out what to do from here. The generators. Yeah, basically. Oh, I know what I have to do. I have to go back to the security room. Give me a sec. To unlock the rest of the doors. Yes, I should have free reign. I've got an echo. I've got to figure that out. Oh, I'm good. It's Beard talking. Woohoo! Okay, the whole board is green. So we should be able to now get through all the doors. Okay, so this is cave. Let me look at the other doors. An office.
Four packs of camera batteries.
I got camera batteries. Woo! You can only hold a max. Right? You can only hold a max of 10 batteries for your flashlight and your cameras. And they do run out of batteries quite fast. Like, ridiculously fast. This looks like a place where, the bigwigs would be. Right? Soon ex-secretary Caitlin of Hartman.
Fascinating.
Oh, look at this. Like, conspiracy theory stuff going on here. I mean, if Q was from Sweden in the 80s, yes. Totally. True. That's true. Q is a time traveler. Not just time, dimension. Wow, look at this conspiracy. Okay, Bergman. Eric Kleinman was unemployed. Zanderberg disappeared. Is he alive? Is he dead? Why did Walter buy Bergman Company? Why cause bankruptcy? The Bergman Company is already having some problems before they started the new construction project. Is Zanderberg also working for Walter? Maybe he's behind the bankruptcy. Stahlberg Steel, Mikhail Rosenthal, background. Maybe he can help? Metal Workers Union caused the bankruptcy? Yeah, it's all the union workers' fault. That's big corporate, greed right there. Damn corporations. Why did Walter want to destroy my company? I like how, Walter had to have a reason to destroy his company. No, never.
This guy was really obsessed with Jeff Walter.
Obsessed is not the right word. Hmm. Look what I did, Dad! I killed the paper towel! Just for you! Okay, so I found one exit. I guess I gotta go back through the tunnels. Oh yeah, look at how jacked up that dam is. I never would have guessed! Oh, okay, I did take a picture of that. Oh, it's just a cave-in. You know, honestly, I would have also, but at this point, he has no way out of here except for to, like, keep going the way he's going, because when he came down the elevator, like, earlier, before, when I was playing it before, the elevator broke. So literally he's stuck down here unless he keeps following the path out. Potentially. And, like, this guy has the shittiest job. Like, he basically, you know, when people go on these sort of jobs in real life, they're sent in pairs. So, you know, if shit like this happens, there's somebody to help you. Um this guy was sent by himself. He had the shit into the stick. Danger, high voltage, and by the way, we have to walk through that. Remember synchronization. There are 2 synchroscopes in the control room. Use them before you do this. Alright, should probably go look at the synchroscopes back there. Crap. Wait, I think I actually did synchronize them, though, because those were the ones where I had to turn them to 3000, I believe.
That's just
Following down. They're really well documented.
It is really uncanny how much is documented in the game. Like, it's like, oh yeah, you know, it's falling to shit, but remember to go and do these things. It's like, well, okay, sure.
Someone's responsible. Instead of taking care of something, they just go to post it. Okay.
Hey,
Comes in
so
next.
I finished surveying the dam.
Yep, they're like, fuck it, I'm gone.
The generator room's badly flooded.
Huh. Good thing that the place was on our list.
Yeah. Also, the dam wasn't even connected to the grid anymore. I managed to reconnect it though.
Wait, so you connected a flooded dam to the grid? Is that such a good idea?
I don't see why not. Anyway, I'm I'm heading on to survey the Berman tunnels next.
All right. Let me know once you're done there.
Yeah.
Wait, you reconnected the flooded dam to the grid? Is that such a good idea? I don't see why not. Yeah, so this is the sawmill. What happens is, let me get over there so I can show you one sec. So you see that slide right there? So that slide is for the log sluice. What happens is there's a tree cutting operation up the mountain, like on the other side of the dam. They cut the trees, they come to this area of the dam, the sluice gate opens and allows those logs through. Like they're kind of like channeled to that point. And then they come down this like slide, end up in this part of the river, and get caught here, where this big thing picks them up, puts them here, and then they roll them onto this thing to put them into the sawmill. Nice. Yep.
This would be a bad place to be if you're playing Resident Evil.
Right?
This feels like a half-life jump scare.
I am not gonna lie. Like, this is a like walking simulator puzzle type game, but there are some instances in this game where it's total jump scare, like what the fuck did I just see? But you don't ever really see any other people.
Some people, that's paradise. For others, that's a nightmare.
I have a feeling it wants me to drop this.
Three packs left.
I just caused a hole and then took a picture like, oh, well, that's gonna be repaired.
Come on. Shit.
Yet another thing I broke that now has to be fixed.
Post-it notes, make it someone else's problem.
Totally. Totally need to do that. Looks like the last time anybody was here was 1982. Well, I wonder how much of this is true on like the areas on the outside, like Saudi Arabia crowns new king. Um, let's see. Second game of FIFA World Cup 1982 ends in a tie. Falklands War ends in Argentine surrender.
Fascinating.
No keys on the pegboard. Nice.
Falklands might
Packs
have
of flashlight batteries.
World Cup. The other events. Saudi Arabia crowned a new king of prince, and I don't
Yep.
also. I know the vague memory that somehow relating to Desert Shield from the news that I was watching as a teenager when I was happening.
It probably is true. I have to find a key. Hmm? Pawn. Right, I'm actually lifting the box and throwing it.
East or some of the like second person Star Wars games where you had to move objects around to solve levels.
Yes.
Of course. So a trick in one of those games in some of the later telekinesis where you move yourself, but you stand on a box and then use that power to
It's even more disturbing when you climb up a ladder in this game or climb down a ladder.
We need to do some, go back through and take some cuts of the really disturbing stuff in the game and just make a sizzle reel of the disturbing stuff. See the disturbing parts of it in each channel.
Nice. No, like there are some really disturbing parts. No spoilers because I've played the game before and I know what happens, but there will be a point coming up not too far in the future where some disturbing stuff happens.
I'm reading about the game right now. The main question is Infra a horror game?
It is. It's like low key.
It talks about jump scares and all these other things that are in the game. But no, it's not a horror game. It just is made to terrify the shit out of you. It's fantastic. And what I was trying to figure out was what engine is being used in this source engine. Like I thought, so the Half-Life vibes are real from that engine.
They are. And like I think this came out in what 2018, 2017, something like that.
It says released 15 January 2016.
Nice. Don't touch that broken cable when all the lights are on. I am standing in a flooded room and there's a power switch.
Look, this line is in front of you. We have spent a lot of time to make sure the graphics, sound, and music make the world feel genuine and realistic. The experience is distress as they efforts to quickly solve problems and fix up the noise. However, Infra is not a horror game.
Yeah, the electrified water totally is not horrible. You can tell it's electrified because it's sparkling.
That response makes it sound like I lost it. Mistake, and then you realize that reality is terrifying.
Yeah. What's really terrifying, so like the first time I heard about this game, right, I was watching YouTube and this dude was an actual structural engineer, and he was talking about games that he played that he was like, yeah, this is pretty much my life. And this, he was playing it and he's like, you know, I would say that this is unrealistic, but it's not. He's like, though, honestly, like, if this were me, I would have, like, called out, exactly what was happening and, like, not gone any further until the cops were there. So I found a couple of ways out so far. I'm gonna take a look around one more time before going back there.
Let's see a sequel to this, but using Source 2. That's all in VR.
That would be amazing. So this same right, so the same game manufacturer made another game that was like loosely based on this one area of this game. And it's supposed to be like really fucked up and disturbing, but it's supposed to be like everyday life in like a Polish country or like a Slavic country that was once ruled by the USSR. And it's just really fucked up. Okay, so that's just back to the entrance. I still haven't found a key for that room. What was it? I have not heard it.
So we should play it, but you're on Twitch, and we don't want to get you kicked off.
True, we could always play it later. Somehow I think this was like a scam. Just reading it, there's some like misspellings. And if you look at the notes, take loan and toll for taxes. Send $500,000. Send timber shipment. Receive money never happened.
This whole scenario right now is very sketchy. The desk is completely clean, except for these papers that have coffee stains all over them.
Right? That letter reads like a Nigerian prince scam, too.
Watch
I
our
barely
flag.
received payment for the lumber.
No.
So our flag means that there's an HBO show that Taika Waititi is the executive producer. Yes, I saw something about this. It's yeah, Taika Waititi wanted to be black. The show is amazing. But what I was going to say with the Nigerian prince, so there's a scene where the people of color actors who are pirates on the ship run a Nigerian prince scam against a bunch of English lords.
Oh my god. So, okay, if you have not seen Simon Blaze's thing on like the Nigerian prince scam and like the whole like where it came from, it actually dates back like quite a ways. It used to be known as like the Spanish prisoner scam. And like during the Spanish War, these people would write notes saying that like to rich lords and ladies who were older, saying that they were a lord who had gotten caught during the Spanish War and that they were in prison and they needed you to send them money so that they could get their daughter out of Spain. And like once the daughter was safe, like they could get to his stash somewhere and provide you with money. And like it dates back further than that, but that's really what made it popular, so that's why it's called that. And that evolved into the Nigerian prince scam.
It's great. If you watch the show to this episode, they're doing it in person on a ship.
That's epic.
It's has this medium gun that's like veteran service. The whole main arc, and they do the whole like just opens the door and says, "My friend's streaming novels."
Oh my god.
So it's literally like all these poor exploited people of color
That's epic.
The only part of the show that I've seen is Campfire Park. Fell in love then and have to watch the rest. Just finished the last episode of the first season tonight. It's so good.
I'm gonna have to watch that with hubby, like, after this or something.
You might watch two episodes, two or three. I can't remember but it's not the first episode. But the first episode really sets the tone for how it's kind of a Monty Python-esque, like Life of Brian style with that kind of humor from
Nice. 5 facts about the dam. This dam was built in 1962, and they went bankrupt in 1980 something, like 81 or something like that. Damn. By the way, my whole job is to take pictures of the infrastructure crumbling in this game.
I mean, that's sort of modern day, right?
I mean, yes, that's why this game is what got me super interested in researching all the infrastructure failures, like, all over the world, but especially in the US.
It's
It really is.
for being Tower, such a wealthy country, such bad infrastructure.
Right? Because we never spent any money on it.
Here comes the pitch to get us to
He knows.
That's not one by the United States. That is a very true thing. My favorite right now is all the feel-good stories of like Russians and Ukrainians that are in the United States by crossing Mexico.
Yep.
I just can't help but laugh. Like, so it's cool when white people do it. It's, sorry, all of people that in this community. That was the first thing they were saying. It's like, so it's cool when black or brown.
Right?
What I found funny is I found a Vice News did a thing where they were following people around dealing with like Mexican immigration and U.S. immigration and stuff. They were really worried about what Mexican immigration was doing because they were telling them to go to different places and do different things. And I just found it hysterical. Like, okay, so you're not going to trust Mexican immigration that's telling you to do these things, but you're going to trust U.S. immigration that is being like really shit to everybody. I'll say this, like, I've been to Mexico and back, seeing just the customs officers and how they're run. The customs people on the U.S. side look like, you know, kind of military contractor ready to come armed, like we're walking into a military occupied area. Where
Y'all.
even in Mexico, even though like the people who were armed did have assault rifles, it was still like normal uniform with an assault rifle instead of full uniform, bulletproof vest, helmet, you know, pads, the rifle, your pistol, like the full setup. It was like even the contrast. It like going into Iceland, like the
think the developer was obsessed with Breaking Bad.
Yeah, the article I was reading about the games is like there's a count of how many Heisenberg Easter eggs there are. Yeah, the Vice News thing was really funny because the host was
Three
like, yeah,
minutes left.
no way they're telling us to go. It's like, come to this place at this time. Everybody get in this unmarked van and we're gonna drive you here. And they were super nervous. Oh, it was just like immigration knew a way to get people into the U.S. without having to deal with a bunch of the nonsense.
Right?
That's good. It sounds super sketch. Like, get into this unmarked van. We're gonna go to an unknown location.
That's a
I mean, it
dick.
does sound like that, but it's funny because like if you deal with immigration ever, they're super friendly and helpful and they try to solve problems. Where in the US they feel like they look for problems and try to like be confrontational. Oh,
Oh,
for
they
sure.
do.
Like even that was my experience as white male from America coming back in from Canada was so many like accusatory tone and wording questions where when going like into Canada and even into Mexico and going to Costa Rica, the town there, it was just like you hand them a card, do some like quick verification, um,
Yep. By the way, here's a kiwi and a banana. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but that's totally a kiwi and a banana.
just a banana.
Totally. Yep.
Yep, it's right next to the toilet. I wouldn't touch the toilet paper on the floor.
No, not one bit. So that's where this room leads to. There's actually an achievement for photographing all the things that you can photograph in like each chapter. I have never gotten the achievement.
You would need someone, you need chat mods and a fact checker for like a detailed thing.
Right? Hey, there's my nuts. And Pontica, which is basically moonshine. Apparently, the Pontica is not enough of a health hazard.
No one has laid paid for a while.
It's more fun
That's for sure.
for sanity.
Right? Like, I almost think that this game could be somewhat Cthulhu related. They're spending all of their money on beer. There are so many references to this beer in the entire game.
Intriguing. Only 2 packs left.
Mistake I've had with Cal. It's like, okay, I feel like something different, something right. So I made a michelada, but I added too much Maggi, so I had to get another beer to mix in with it, and then dissolve it all the way. And now I'm just drinking the beer, and I'm like, why is this so sweet? Where's the umami flavor? Where's like everything that I wanted from this? And now I'm
No.
do I want more umami beer? Tons of salt. I just want to finish this one that tastes like sugar after drinking all of that.
I am here, is what this says. So now I need to go to the cave, and then I get to go to the gorge.
I'm pretty sure that's not meant to be like that.
What? You're not supposed to have trees down all over the place? I think I gotta go back to that bridge. No fishing mule.
Someone should get that fixed.
Keys can be requested from the Forest Guard's cottage. I've already been there. Broken light bulbs are not a security violation.
Starberg really does have some cool caves.
It's because there's not enough light to take a photo.
Oh. Can't read his journal, but I got a key. Here's the cabin.
Easter egg achievements are in this game. Like, Florence Angels or something.
I don't know. I don't know if it'd even let you. Oh, it will.
Let's be honest, if we were game developers, we would put achievement definitely.
Totally. There is an achievement that I have not been doing. Apparently, there is geocaches all over the forest that you can find.
It's the mundane one.
Want to chill and enjoy some coffee?
Shared for coffee. Party cigarettes.
Yes.
Rockers on the beach in the tourist traps in Mexico. No, that's oregano. Make some tacos or something. That's perfect. To like actually have some fun. To not fight them.
Oh, you don't like smoking oregano?
So when my friend was here, so the company I work for is 100% remote, and they give you money for like meeting people. So if you're in an area that another person for the company is, you get a budget to go out and spend on whatever you want. And then if you go do something, you get extra money and stuff. So he and I like went and did the cheapest things we could find, so we got the highest budget. And we took that money and did whatever we wanted with it, obviously. But she
It's
thought it was
3
just
packs
terrible
of
where
Gamma
the
Breeze.
narco traffic goes. She started asking me if I wanted cocaine, and I told him yes. And I went to the guy
Nice.
to get it, and the guy pulled out stuff. I was like, this is baking powder. I don't want to make a cake. I don't want flour. I don't want any of this stuff. I've seen the show Harina. I know what's going on here. And the guy just looked at me all confused. And I was like, no, it's cocaína. It's harina. So started like yelling it out. And the guy took the fuck off running. And my buddy, who works with me, thought it was the craziest shit he'd ever seen in his life.
Look at this blue screen. Okay, I'll read it. It says, meat. An oven has slammed. To dishonor, press wheelbarrow to return to kite. Or press cream demon skin to hammer your money. If you do this, you will lose a hazardous dynamites and devilish boats error D7 sweatshirt. Press any key to continue.
Finally, any.
It turns off.
There's a 3D printed save button over there next to the cup.
Yep, that's totally what that is. Something tells me this is important.
Seems to be broken.
Don't make fun of me. I'm taking a picture of my screen. Yes, I took a picture of the screen so I could have it readily and handily available. One thing this game is missing that I wish it had is like a journal where you could like pull up previous pictures you've taken so you can see what they're about.
Yeah, some sort of notebook.
Before I do all that, I'm gonna investigate the rest of this area because there is something downstairs that I want to show y'all, and which will confirm what Beard was saying earlier about it being a horror game.
Content warning. I guess because it's just one to two viewers.
Yeah, pretty much. Content warning for y'all.
I love that when I try to look up information about the game, that's the first thing it comes up. This is not a horror game. It's just realistic. It's so good.
Missing my doc. Last seen on something, she disappeared, something, drank too much mushroom tea. She's made of wood and has blue pontoons. Reward is tea party with me and my doc.
Oh, smells like something died in here.
There's a poop.
Except what?
And here's the content warning part.
What the fuck? Is that a corpse?
Oh, you can pick up the turds and throw them.
It's a covered body.
I found a dead body.
That's not funny, Mark.
I'm serious.
Flies.
You mean like a dead animal?
No, I'm pretty sure this is a dead guy.
That's unsettling. I'll call the cops and they'll come check it out. Can you give me the precise location?
This is some sort of building after the cave when coming from the dam. It's just before the Bergman tunnels.
Yeah, I know the place. Anyway, I'm sure the cops will figure out what happened to the guy. Just continue on to the tunnels.
Probably.
Alright, if you say so.
Conversation goes. It sounds like he's talking to the person. They just have to be able to follow along and talk to the person. First of all, took it too much. It's big. I get it. But not because someone is.
So what's even worse is like when you first start this entire journey, you're in your office and you come across a news article about how the company you work for is basically being sued by the city slash country because they tore down and demolished a building that wasn't supposed to be demolished, and like the person responsible was your boss. No, it's supposed to be like Sweden. It is really broken.
That's not good.
Yep.
This looks like a crack house.
I mean, you're not used to having crackouts? Don't know. This is literally for that. Okay, so we want automatic is recommended. Open, don't use this. Green is not in use and red is closed. So I guess we want it to be yellow? Because it's on blue right now?
It's worth a shot.
Okay. Oh, wait. Theoretically, that should work. Theoretically.
This is so well documented. I'm frustrated that it's so well documented for something that's literally falling down.
Right?
See, that most unrealistic.
It is. And like as you go further and further into it, the documentation gets weirder and weirder. And some of it isn't well documented past the like first stage of the game.
So, is it getting weirder because it's not well documented, or is it getting weirder because it's an expert that documented it, knowing that nobody would read it except for him?
Both. Both. And then there's some where it's like the guy who's writing it is going further and further into like insanity. And it just gets more conspiratorial and more fucked up the longer you read it.
Yeah, this sounds very realistic, actually.
It's very realistic. It's like I'm gonna write an SOP. I'm gonna leave it for you motherfuckers to find, and you're gonna read it and you're gonna use it, just like real life. And then nobody's gonna read it. Nobody's gonna come back and maintain it, even though it's well documented with an SOP.
Except for the crazy person who then puts their own spin on it.
Right.
except sometimes it comes back to me.
It does.
Except that happened to me last week. So Pierre wrote in 2005. Someone messaged me on LinkedIn asking me what I meant by one of the lines in it, and it was just a nonsense thing because it was for spillage, like if classified stuff is on this network or whatever. And like I want to say it was like 20 or 22 steps, and all of them were legitimate except for like step 16 or 17. And it was just mundane. It was like, okay, here's where we go get another cup of coffee and waste a bunch of time because all of this is bullshit.
Yep.
Something like that. And I actually got a call about it. It was from 2005.
That's awesome though. I think I had one, I don't remember where I put it, but it was like do the hokey pokey and hold your tongue just right or something like that. Out of like a 50 stage, like you have to do these in order to make the thing work.
Has to be a step that makes no sense, or it's just for your own mental sanity to make sure you're paying attention.
Yes. I think there's something wrong with this wall. I am literally about to go to the part where I lock myself in and I can't get out.
The old Bergman water tunnel. Let's see how this place is doing. I wouldn't get my hopes up.
You can't avoid it. It's part of the game, basically. And then it gets really fucked up from here on out.
More so than it is one of these.
Yep. You know, I wonder if all these letters and numbers, like, become a cipher or something.
But remember, this is not a horror game. Not a horror game.
Not a horror game. Got it. No dead bodies. No, creepy tunnels. Oh, wait.
Only 2 packs left.
Not really, no.
Well, that's a good start.
Totally. It won't let me jump over. Oh, did I tell you this is a civil engineer who can't swim? Remember why I told you about going down ladders? Watch this. Because that's totally normal. Oh, yeah. So watch this real quick. He can't swim. He dies and then just respawns. Maybe. So this is why you're about to be locked in. You see how the door is closing itself? You'd think, right? Look, there's duct tape right there.
These chapter names are perfect. What's actually happening to it?
Right? Literally, it tells you exactly what to do. This is not a horror game. These noises are not horror noises.
Waiting for she surveillance from all this. It flashes because I don't see these weird monsters.
Right? And there's lots of weird noises at this point in the game, too.
How is this not accused of
I swear it is. Don't go here.
Interesting. That's 3 packs of camera batteries.
And a bottle of beer. Mm-hmm. You need to reset the controls after using the levers. Not just that, he's telling the other dude to fix it. He's like, fuck this noise, I ain't touching it, you fix it. Not my job.
The sad part is you're right. Like, it's written just enough for somebody who has just enough of a basic language now. That's about it.
I am not sure what I did, but I guess I could turn these back on and go find out. That's the best. It's like, don't go here. This tunnel is in very bad condition. This door is bricked. It's flooded. Don't go there. Like, I'm not sure what combination turns everything on. Because of my not knowing, I might call it here, considering we've been going for quite a while. And, yeah, it's almost midnight. Well, not quite. Got, like, just under an hour. We can just, like, talk some about infrastructure issues and what we've seen in the game.
Squirrels. Squirrels are the number one problem when it comes to
Squirrels and ice. It's rolling again. That's okay. I fixed it by not showing it.
excellent.
So what do you all think of the game so far?
It's not working. I don't know what to think. Okay, it's actually it's not horror game. And it's interesting.
It's not a horror game, really. And no spoilers, but it really does get worse and worse and like crazier and crazier as you go.
It's just realistic. Yes.
Well, it's realistic until you get to about like the second part of the game. Like right now we're in chapter 3, which is still the first part of the game. And there are some things that are kind of like weird. You're like, okay, that's kind of like not real, but could exist. Like glowing mushrooms. Glowing mushrooms exist, it's just not like that. But in the second part, it gets weirder and weirder, and no spoilers. You'll just have to watch later. I bet there are mods for this game. Like, I haven't looked, but there probably are.
It's written in the source engine. It has to happen. Like, the game feels like a mod of Half-Life.
Right? It does. It really does. And, the only difference between this and Half-Life is you're not killing aliens.
It's the sad part.
Right? Hmm.
Porting this to like Source 2, which is what Alex was made on, and making it VR would be so fucked up. So
Right? Somebody should do it.
like there would be an avenue for people to get high, play the game in VR, and stream their reaction. Like not the game high, after being high, that's what I do with Alex already. It's fucking great.
So I just looked up Infra VR to see if somebody was actually like doing something. And like there's people talking about it in the community, but they can't find much about it.
I mean, the downside to making VR games is it's quite a lot of money that you have to invest in just equipment compared to
Right.
like development cycles.
Okay, so that's the other one. The other game that this group made was Open Sewer, which there are Easter eggs to Open Sewer in Infra. It's
Yeah,
a
reading about it now, this game sounds like it sounds interesting, but it sounds like the character has a terrible existence.
right. So what's even better, like you end up going to this place in Infra in Open Sewer. Oh yeah, it's great.
Although my 10-year-old, he keeps asking if he can play Half-Life, and I keep having to tell him no. So I'll be like, hey, I got you this Half-Life game that you can play.
Okay, so about like 10 hours in, it's all like chill and stuff, but the next 10 hours, there's some like drug references that you might be like, I don't know, have to gloss over for them. But other than that, it's fun. Assuming he gets it that far.
Objectively, the way that they made the game is really clever because it slowly builds on a single idea. It's like the onion theory is what it's called in game design. Is you have an onion that everybody knows is an onion. You peel back every single part until you get to the core of what the actual story is. It looks like the way that they've done this game, it does that really, really well. Actually, it keeps you interested as well.
It is really good, and it just builds and builds and builds, and even at the end you're like, man, I want more. And there's different endings, so it kind of like encourages you to play again. Like the first time I played it, I think I played for like 31 hours. Okay, so like they've changed their About Us page because last time I went here, they were like a company trying to sell like software for infrastructure. Like not just infra the game, but like they were talking about like um software solutions for infrastructure engineering and stuff like that. Now they've changed their website again and they're talking about like how they came up with the idea of infra.
The description seems like everything that we were talking about from our observations.
Basically. Oh wow, so basically the Netflix series Designated Survivor is based on it. So now I have to go and watch that. Right?
Is this just Anderson trying to do? Where was he the overly angry dude? What was the show? 24? 24, yeah. He's just trying to get angry 24 going again.
Probably.
So Lil Jensen job before that. This is what makes him angry at 24. Teaching the average person torture techniques. Did you ever see the BBC's like version of 24? It was called Spooks. About a bunch of guys that work for MI5. So the first like 2 seasons were really good because it was a straight rip off of 24, and they kind of like satired it really well. It made fun of it a lot. So like they break into this house, and they have to get some information, and the cat gets out, and they do like the multiple frames like 24 does. It's a montage of multiple frames of them catching the cat.
Nice. I'm trying to figure out where.
The BBC series does take itself too seriously later, and then reboots.
So Lois Interactive has been posting screenshots of something to their site, and I'm like, I don't know what they're posting. Like I don't know what this new game is or if it's an existing game.
And once you scroll through, I hope it's a VR version.
That'd be really cool.
Like if they took this and just made it in the Source 2 engine and made it VR, like Half-Life Alyx, then the amount of things that you interact with would be really, really interesting.
Right? Oh, there are environments in this game visually I could hardly believe it was Source Engine, so they are using Source Engine.
Yeah, right up on their full development of the game. They originally started with a different engine. It was Unreal, I forget what version, and then they went with Source.
Nice. So I think these are images from Open Sewer. These, of course, are infra, but this is Open Sewer. And I think this might be Open Sewer as well, because it has Open Sewer right there. Look at that. Image prediction, it's pot.
It's like
Raspberry Pi?
sprouts.
Oh yeah. Chia seeds.
It's like the best machine learning for botany that I've seen. Absolutely.
Yep.
Once they start putting in like mushrooms on there, already the theory around using mushrooms as a computing medium, you can just really, really move that forward by doing the same thing just with mushrooms.
Oh, they actually have like their team on here now. See, before when I went here, this is what their website was all about, was this. Services for businesses as part of Lewis Technologies.
It's not a bad way to show, like, hey, look, we can support you with this because your shit's fucked.
Yeah, really. Yeah, that's what it was. They were doing AR stuff for corporations. That's why I remember them like being all about before. They have openings.
For jobs.
Yep, for developers and a marketing coordinator.
I see a VR headset.
They are. You know they are. I can't wait until, this becomes that's actually from Infra right there. So like they are taking some of this into VR, it looks like. Like that's from Infra. Not that, but the interior is. But the ship doesn't sail. Um and then like the buildings that they were showing, like that's from Infra, that's from Infra. So is all that. So is that. So, right? That is also Infra.
The documentation for Source 2 for VR is absolutely amazing. It's so simple the way that they had it set up.
All I know is I really like this game. Like I said, I've already played it once, and you know, I've got quite a few achievements. I think I got like, yeah, 26 achievements. But I'm missing 39 achievements. Oh yeah. One of them is about a coffee machine, and when I get there, I will show you what coffee machine it is. It's crazy. It's like an entire wall turned into a coffee machine, and then you have to figure out how to use it. Anywho, well, thanks for chilling with me, guys. I think I'm gonna stop streaming now. I've got to do a couple of things before going to bed. Like,
Song to listen to.
right. Oh, and that show to watch. Well, actually, two shows apparently now. With that said, thank you all for hanging with me, and you know, I'll probably be back Wednesday because tomorrow's disc golf.
Alright. Enjoy.
Bye all.